What up, guys? Annie tier, Anime Familia, whatever you're gonna call me, whatever you want to call me. Going to be doing a brief little review for Cardfight Vanguard G episodes 4, 5, and 6. Ah man, these were great episodes. Again, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in one of the recordings of the episodes, but I get it. Right now, the series is focusing more on the character interactions and, you know, getting us to understand the main cast right now. I get it, because these are new characters. They're not the same old characters that we used to know. So we need to... We're basically starting out fresh, and they're trying to get us to get to know more about these characters. Chrono, Shion, Tokoha, the main three of the series. So because of that, it's kind of difficult to balance understanding the characters while being distracted by the cards themselves. Again, I'm just hoping, like, it doesn't matter whether it's sooner or later, but I'm just hoping by some point we're gonna get to a point to where, like, we finally get to see more about the cards. Because I'll be honest, I know about the cards vaguely, but I don't really get them right now, because again, I don't know what they really do. We haven't really seen very descriptive details on the cards as well as their effects and whatnot. But I get it. Don't worry. I'm not going to harp too much on it, because I understand right now we're focusing more on the characters rather than the cards themselves. The cards will come hopefully within this season. You guys can let me know. You guys can tell me that. You guys can at least tell me that, at the very least, that if in this season we're going to get to a point whenever we have card fights that we get more into detail into the cards and not just seeing animations of, like, going through ride phases and fighting against each other. Because again, I really want to know more about these cards. Like, I don't even know what, like, Chrono's first two, like, his two stride cards, I don't even know what they do. All I just know that he wins with them typically. But I will have to say though, just saying, my guy, one of these days Chrono has to get cooked. You can kind of say he did against Ibuki, but was it really though? Like, the match got interrupted because Gaius had, like, technical difficulties. So because of that, they weren't able to finish their match, but it was basically, it was implied that Chrono would have lost easily. I wonder, like, if Chrono, because Mamoru asked him for a fight and Chrono just turned it down. Smart. He should not be fighting that guy, because I'm more than... Look, after his loss against Ibuki, he's like, nah, man, I already see it. Like, when it comes to full-fledged fighters, I ain't gonna try it. I know I'm gonna get cooked, and I'm on a winning streak, so I kind of don't want to break it. So break it, get it, the opening. Okay, I'll stop. But yeah, he just didn't want to. He felt like if he fought him, he would lose. I'm almost 100% certain that's the main reason why he chose not to fight him, because he didn't want to lose to him. That's literally it. Let's be real. But I am very interested in the characters. In these 3 episodes, we were able to get to understand more of the characters, Shion and Tokoha. They seem pretty cool characters. The way how they're just naturally integrated into the card game Cardfight Vanguard was pretty smooth, by the way. Tokoha makes sense why she's into it, because her brother's into it. Shion, not really much detail as to why, but I don't think it's worth really questioning. He likes it because he likes it, and that's all there is to it. He did lose to Chrono. It's only a matter of time before Chrono faces against Tokoha, and he's probably gonna beat her. Because let's be honest, he beat Shion, he's definitely gonna beat her. If she beats him, I'll actually be shocked. I'll be extremely shocked if he actually manages to beat her. I mean, like, if she manages to beat Chrono. But yeah, so far though, I'm very much enjoying, like, the cards themselves. I just wish I knew more details about them. Excuse me, a little sleepy. It's kind of late right now, but after I'm done uploading this, I'm finna hit the sack. But yeah, very interesting dynamic the characters have amongst each other. I can like right now, I can easily see how Shion and Chrono could get a rivalry going, considering that Shion actually lost. But when Shion lost, I thought he was just like, he's kind of a beginner. I kind of let him win. But no, Shion, that was a legitimate loss from him. Like, that was a legitimate loss. And it's like, damn. Like, you can see, you can see it in his face. Like, he was not happy that he lost. I do believe Shion and Chrono will face each other again. And next time, I do think Shion will win. Because Chrono basically beat him before he got to his stride target. But at the same time, like, Shion, my guy, you got pushed to 4 damage pretty fast. So you're already in lethal range by then. I mean, I wouldn't say it's lethal, but Chrono really got a huge upper hand on him, because Shion was at 4 damage while Chrono was at 2 for the longest, until Shion managed to push him to 4 damage. But by then, it didn't even matter. Chrono was able to get his new stride card out and just win. So it's kind of like one of those things in Vanguard where it's like bad timing. But hey, it is what it is. Like, it happens. But apparently that wasn't satisfactory enough for Shion. He did not like that one bit. He took it very personally. So I'm looking forward to the rematch. Ibuki, I feel like Chrono and him will have another face-off. And I truly believe Ibuki will be using his real deck this time, because I know Kagero is not his main deck. One of my subscribers did mention to me toward the end. Okay, sorry. Did mention to me that Ibuki toward the end of the Cardfight Vanguard movie, which, don't worry guys, I did see that movie. Very good movie, by the way. That was a very good movie. Toward the end, that he was freed from the leaders and he now uses, I guess you could say, the good variant of Link Joker, which is Messiah. Oh yeah, speaking of Messiah, I think I want to get my 2 cents on this out there. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of Messiah. I more or less know how the deck works. They basically lock their units and then unlock them to get like crazy effects, whether it's like power-ups, like the Vanguard gets an extra critical trigger, or the Vanguard gets a secondary attack, or the units get a secondary attack. But I don't know, man. Like, that does not, me personally, that does not feel like Link Joker. To me personally, Link Joker is the ability to lock cards. And I don't know. To me, locking your own units is kind of freaking weird. I don't know. It just doesn't. It seems very underwhelming. For me, Link Joker being able to lock your opponent's cards and gain advantages toward them, that feels like Link Joker, which is basically Star Vader. To me personally, I think Star Vader is the true Link Joker. Even though you can technically say, quote unquote, they were technically evil, but it doesn't really matter. Personally, I think the whole Link Joker archetype is kind of like alien invasion kind of thing. Like, they're aliens, let's be real. They're aliens. That's what they are. But I don't know. The leaders, I feel like, is also a pretty good variant of Link Joker, but in my personal opinion, I think the leaders is kind of busted. The ability to delete the Vanguard and making it 0 power, like, it's basically a nothing card. And the only way, like, you get rid of those, I mean, well, to be fair, I will say I think Stride kind of counters the leaders, because the only way, like, your Vanguard can go back to its regular, like, you know, going back to its, like, heightened stats and everything, because what the leaders does is it deletes the Vanguard. The Vanguard is no longer there. It is a 0 power, so it's, most of your attacks are gonna go through pretty easily. However, when it's back to your turn, your Vanguard that's deleted does not come back unless you ride another card on top of it. In that scenario, yes, Stride in general counters deleters. So I guess in that sense, it's not as broken. Because, like, it's pretty easy to stride. It is very easy to stride. Okay, honestly, now I think about it, I guess deleters aren't really that strong. I mean, they are strong when you're attacking into them because your opponent's Vanguard is, like, very, very weak. But if it comes back to your opponent and they just stride, that basically null and voids the whole deleter arc mechanic. I don't know. You guys let me know on your opinion on that. Do you think stride basically counters deleters and doesn't make them as oppressive? What? And yeah, honestly, let's get into a whole Link Joker topic. I would love to discuss this. What do you guys think? What is your opinion on deleters, Messiah, and Star Vader? What is your opinion on these three archetypes for Link Joker? Which ones do you prefer? What's your opinion on all three? And your personal opinion. Be 100% honest. You do not have to agree with me. You do not have to. We do not have to be on the same page on this. I just want your honest opinion. Which do you believe is the true form of Link Joker? The leaders, Messiah, or Star Vader? You guys already know my answer. I already said I think it's Star Vader's. I think Star Vader's is what Link Joker should be. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's bad to have other variations of Link Joker. It's just that right now for those that aren't aware, for standard format and Vanguard, we don't have Star Vaders. We have Messiah, which again, I do not care for. I don't care about Messiah. Okay? I don't care. F Messiah. I want Star Vaders. I know some people may think like, oh, well, Star Vaders is kind of broken. The ability to lock your opponent's rear guards and then perma-lock them with other card abilities. Like, I get it. No one wants to deal with a Chaos Breaker. Or... Actually, isn't Star Vaders in G? I'm pretty sure they are. Again, I only have this knowledge because I've seen Star Vader cards as stride units. But I wonder who uses them. Unless they're not canon in the show. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this one. Sorry guys if we didn't really talk a whole lot. Sorry, when it comes to Vanguard, I like to have different topics on it. Again, I love the card game. I love the series. So if I go off on tangent on random things, hopefully you guys still enjoyed my review. Again, if you guys want to talk more about these episodes themselves, comment in the comment section down below, and I'd be more than happy to respond to you guys, as well as like anything related to what I was talking about in this review. Anyway, peace. I'll see you guys later.